So, in case if you don't know yet, because I don't know myself when and in what order these videos come out, I'm making a lengthy 2-4 part video about the classification of strategy games, and so this video should serve as a bit of a warm-up both for me and for you listeners that aren't used to all of this. Today I want to talk about a subgenre of games that everyone likes when it's made good, but despises when it's made terrible. The metagame. To put it in very broad terms, the metagame is not so much a game that you play, rather a game that plays you. It knows your PC name, speaks directly to you, the player, not the character, adds more game content inside your desktop, and basically fucks with your expectations and perceptions of reality, sometimes even creating an elaborate alternative reality game just to fuck with people. Lately, a lot of such games become something of a cult classic, and why so is very understandable, but also it is very understandable why people don't like this sort of thing. You see, as I rambled before here, an entertainment product is like a magic trick. It exists purely because you, the viewer, wants to be entertained by it. In order to make you even more entertained, the magician can spice up the old trick, introduce new elements that will certainly startle the viewer. To surprise you, metagame uses the spiciest of spices, your perception of reality and personal information. For example, a visual novel that you read could begin to change right under your nose without you noticing it. The character's eyes might look off-center and even slowly moving away from the face of the sprite, and once you notice it, you will unconsciously start to see this in every character. The game's characters might suddenly say things clearly meant for the player behind the screen, not the character you control. The game itself might start to tamper with your save files, your controller, or even your PC, all in order to startle you. The element of surprise here is the key, but this little feature is a double-edged sword. Just like a magic trick, some people find comfort in the old and might not like the sudden change or tampering with their personal data. Some people are gullible by nature, and introducing such techniques to them might result in a scene reminiscent of the times Lumiere's shoved a moving train sequence for the first time. But the most damning thing in the nature of a metagame is that there can only be one. There can be multiple Call of Duties, multiple Assassin's Creeds, multiple Age of Empires and Overwatches, but there can be only one Undertale, one Pony Island, and one Five Nights at Freddy's. Once the gimmick's been done, it's been done. Even if someone will make the same game with a bigger budget or team, unless they really make something unique with the idea, this is not the genre that you can flood out and make success out of it. Well, and that's all. Tune in next time for a classification of strategy games. Or something else, I don't know.
The coconut bark for the kitchen floor. If you save some of it, you can build a door now. The coconut trunk, do not throw this junk. If you save some of it, you'll have a second floor.